do for fun?
Uh, I I like in winter going to ski,
Okay.
for example, and I like uh, travel too, but I can't do a lot.
Okay. So you like going skiing and you like traveling, but you can't travel very much?
No, no, I can't.
Okay. Where's the best place that you've traveled to?
Mm, uh, really, I only travel in Spain, inside Spain and Portugal only.
Okay. Okay. So you only travel in Spain and Portugal. Um, okay, that makes sense. What's the best part of Spain? What's your favorite part of Spain?
Hmm. Uh, where I live, I like very much. uh, it's
Okay.
my place, no.
Yeah. So you really like
But
Galicia?
yes, but I think all the north of Spain is I think is very beautiful.
Okay. So the north of Spain is really beautiful.
Mm,
Okay. Nice.
yes, Asturias, uh, Barcelona too.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Okay. Nice. And like, what about Portugal? In Portugal, where do you like?
yes. I stayed in Lisboa, in Oporto, um, and I think yes, it's these two cities. I think are are very beautiful to me too.
Okay.
Um, I, specifically Oporto. Uh, uh,
All right. So you specifically like Porto. Um,
yes, yes.
yeah.
The
All
the
right.
river and yes, yes.
Okay, good. Um, and yeah, I think it,
Sorry, it's hard to me speak in English.
that's okay. Of course, it's always hard to speak in a different language, but good. Let's get started with today's class. You read the title on the next few lines. Okay. Sorry, Jesus,
Yes.
can you read the title? And
Ah, yes. Technology. Today we will talk about what kinds of technology we use most often, what technology will be like in the future, how technology affects and will affect the future.
okay. And it sounded like you were breaking up a little bit there. Um, often? Can you repeat often?
Often, often.
So most often. Welcome.
I
Hmm?
write
Sander, how's it
but
going?
often, often.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe it's me that's freezing. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
So let's start with JP. JP, how's it going?
everything is going fine, and you?
Doing really well, thanks for asking. And JP, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, nice. Good to meet you, JP.
Yeah,
And Javier, how's it going?
Good, thanks. You?
Doing really well, thank you for asking. Javier, have I had you in class before, or have you
No, it's my
simply
first
your
time.
picture?
My first
Okay.
class.
Javier, where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, good. All right, nice to meet you as well. Heidi, how's it going?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. How did the pants come out?
Pardon?
How did the pants come out?
Today is a very bad day for me. I had a stomach ache afternoon. Then I couldn't do anything.
Okay, so
You mentioned the house tour.
can you
So
repeat?
I skipped the dinner.
Okay.
I have still pain a little, but it's much better.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that it's better. Stomach pain is really, really unpleasant. Okay. And Alexander, how's it going with you?
Hi, it's going well. Thank you for asking.
Nice. Good to hear. Okay, and let's go on. Let's have Jesus. Can you ask JP the first question?
Yes. What type of technology do you use most often in your daily life?
Generally, I use my cell phone, computer, and technology about how to make a airplane. Yeah, I don't know how talk about this technology. Knowledge technology, I don't know. Can you help me, teacher?
Aerodynamics
Yeah, maybe
or
stress.
aeronautical engineering?
Yeah, aeronautical engineering. It's more correct to say.
Okay, so you and technology for the class. Shinwei, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Nice, good to hear. Good to see you again, Shinwei. Okay, and let's have JP. Can you ask Alexander the next question?
Yeah. If you could invent a new technology or a gadget, what would you create?
Well, it's pretty interesting question, and I probably would create something is connected with spaceships, travel in space, and some kind of new engines for spaceships, because the engines we have now is not as good as it probably need, as we need, yeah. So, and also, I don't know, maybe an time machine, but it's I think it will be not a good idea, because it's probably will bring a lot of troubles for the world.
Yeah. A lot of troubles. Maybe troubles to the world.
To the world, all right.
Yeah, I think a time machine would be pretty hard to keep in control. And instead of saying I think it won't be a good idea or think it will not be a good idea, we would say I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it would be a good idea. So again, when we're using think in the negative, we always use the modal or the auxiliary verb here to do. So I don't think it would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great. And we're losing lots of students. Javier, what about you? If you could invent a new technology, what would you create?
Mm, I think could be nice. Some device that is connected mm, to the human body, like the way a human body communicating with some electronic device.
Okay. Would it be an electronic device? For what would the device
For
do?
example, to express idea or express anything that you have or that you thought, and show maybe an I don't know virtual way.
Okay. That would be able to virtually, maybe we could say project
Yes, project. That's good.
thoughts. Okay. Nice. I think it could be nice some device. This is a little bit redundant. We use it and then the some device. So I think a device that is connected to the human body, that is connected to the human body, could be nice. So we don't have the device and then it in the same sentence. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes. Sounds
Okay,
good.
but good. And Javier, can you ask Jesus the next question?
How do you think technology will change in the future?
Uh, I think the most important in the future for the technology it's make it simple, device and every technology, make it simple. For example, when uh, 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 Apple,
Pull a
yes, sorry.
lot. Breaking up. Your connection seems to be really bad. At least for me. I'm not sure if anybody else can hear you, but I can't, unfortunately.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It sounds maybe a little bit better now. But is there any way that you could maybe connect directly to the internet or get closer to your router or something along those lines?
I now I am connected with an iPad
Okay.
for Wi-Fi. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's my connection.
Okay. It sounds okay now. So you said I think the most important thing for in the future for technology is making it simple. Can you go on?
Yes, yes. It's this for every device. For example, when Apple created the iPhone or iPad, no, the most mm, surprise it, no. I don't know if it's the word. It was the this the mm, it's more simple that work with a PC, for example, no.
It's simpler to work with a PC.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, it is simpler. Or it's more simple. It's simpler. To work.
Simple, faster, no? Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly what your point is. So you're talking about iPads and then the iPhone, and you're saying it's simpler to work with a PC. Is it? I just don't quite understand. Maybe if you could explain in Spanish really quickly what you want to say. Bueno, tal vez si me podría explicar en español para que te pueda ayudar un poco más.
Ah, bien, sí. Intentaba decir que, claro, creo que lo más importante es hacer que toda esta tecnología, que todos estos productos, que, claro, sean lo más sencillos de utilizar posible para el usuario, ¿no? Como era el caso, ponía como ejemplo el caso del iPhone o el iPad, ¿no? Cuando aparecieron, lo que más llamaba la atención era lo fácil que era manejarlo, que cualquiera, hasta un niño, podía manejarlo, ¿no? Y un ordenador, pues, es más complicado.
Good. So what I didn't understand, it's simpler and faster than working the PC. So yeah, you're right. So, you know, you think that technology will simplify and that everybody will be able to use them, even children. But yeah, so for example, when Apple created the iPhone or iPad, it was simpler to use. It was simpler and faster than working with a PC. So yeah, the only things that really had me confused were than working. Okay, but good. Perfect. Really good answer. All right, and I think we're good on this page. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions here?
Yeah, I have one question. It's about the pronunciation of the correct pronunciation.
Okay, the pronunciation of what?
Gadget. Is it correct or no?
Yeah, gadget.
Gadget. Okay, thank you.
Gadget. Can you actually repeat pronunciation as well?
Pronunciation. Is it correct?
Good. Yeah, pronunciation.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Nice work. And let's go to the next page and let's have JP. Can you read through the words?
Yeah, I can. I don't know this word. Technologically safe. Technologically safe.
It's tricky.
Go ahead.
Innovator.
Advance. Breakthrough. Impacty. Technophile. I don't know this word too. State of the art. Gadget. Appliance.
Nice. Okay. So technophile. Technophile.
Okay.
Yeah, technophile.
Technophile.
Impact. Innovator. And technologically savvy.
Technologically.
Yeah, technologically savvy.
Technologically savvy.
Good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page? I think we've got technophile so far. Any other questions?
Yeah, and the first word and the last one.
Okay. Can you repeat the words? Can you read them?
Technologically savvy and appliance.
Good. Okay. And so let's start with technophile. Who can explain what a technophile is?
I can. Probably. Technophile. It's the person. It's the person who really who likes really likes the technology, you know, and some kind of gadgets, everything that's connected with that field. and who is, of course, are good at using that.
Yeah. I don't even think you have to be good at using technology if you're a technophile. You just have to really like it. Um, but yeah, you did a really good job. Generally, we would say that most technophiles are good at technology because they spend a lot of their time with it. But good. Okay, what about technologically savvy? Does anybody have any ideas?
Something like good in technology.
Yeah, so good with technology. Savvy is virtually knowledgeable. Or trained or skilled, and so you're skilled in technology, skilled at technology. Good. And what's an appliance? Does anybody know? An appliance?
No.
Okay. So really, an appliance is just a piece of equipment or machinery that does a task. So we have household appliances. It's kind of an electronic. So we could have anywhere from a toaster oven to a refrigerator. So yeah, those are all appliances. You could even say your cell phone is an appliance. It'd probably be a gadget too. So gadget and appliance are very similar. Does that make sense?
Yes, for me, yes.
It's is it like facilities for the people at home?
An appliance? No, it wouldn't be a facility. It's a thing. So a home appliance would be, like I said, a refrigerator. We could have a washing machine, a dryer.
It's like tools.
So it's like a tool. Generally, it's like an electronic tool. It runs on electricity. It's the same thing as a gadget. Generally, gadgets are small. So a gadget could be like a cell phone or I don't even know, like small little tools that you use would be gadgets more so.
Got it.
Okay. And any other questions here on this page?
No questions.
Okay. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that. And let's see if we can read this. And let's start with, I think we're on Alexander. Alexander, can you read the role of the father? And Javier, when the sun comes up, can you read the role of the son?
Sure.
It used to be that if a client wanted something done in a week, it was considered a rush job, and he would and he would be lucky to get it. And now with modems, faxes, and car phones, everybody wants everything instantly. And improved technology just increases expectations. These machines don't make life easier, they make life more harassed.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
6 minutes to microwave this. Who's got that kind of time?
If we wanted more leisure, we would invent machines that do things less efficiently.
Yeah, because less is italicized and bolded here. If we wanted more leisure, we'd invent machines that do things less efficiently. Yeah, can you repeat that whole sentence?
All right. If we wanted more leisure, we would invent machines that do things less efficiently.
Good. And let's have Javier. Can you repeat sorry, Alexandra? Can you repeat leisure? Leisure.
Leisure.
Mm-hmm.
Leisure.
Perfect.
All right.
Good. And other than that, I think you guys did a great job. Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how's it going?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you? Hello, can you hear me?
I think so, yeah. Ken, how
Yeah.
are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about this comic?
No.
Yes, harassed.
Harassed. Okay, what does harassed mean? Does anybody know?
Kind of causing annoying thing or causing trouble.
Yeah. So to harass is like to cause trouble or to annoy. Yeah, so if it's used as an adjective, it makes life more harassed. It makes it more annoying. It makes it more rushed.
All right.
Father. Yeah, exactly. And so that's what that means. Any other questions?
I couldn't get the punchline of this. If we wanted more or less this part.
Okay. So it's kind of like a catch-22. So we invent these tools in order to increase the amount of time that we have to do things for pleasure. But what they end up doing is making things so efficient that the expectations of the people who are running those machines is raised. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And so, yeah, it would actually be better to have fewer machines that do things less efficiently.
Yeah. Current machines, is very complicated. Sometimes it takes a long time to use it, even though it was invented for our convenience.
Yeah, exactly. And the expectations. So because you have those tools, people think that you can get things done instantly. So yeah, and this is even an old comic. So he's talking about modems, faxes, and car phones, and now we've got cell phones and smartphones, or like iPads and things faster.
I think you're breaking up.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe the question, and Adelo, welcome to class. But
Hello.
hey. So Jesus, what do you think about this? Do you think it's accurate? Do you think that the better our technology gets, the less leisure time we have, or do you think it's the other way around?
Well, it depends. If we use this technology the best way, it's good for us, no. But it's true. The people. Less time, a lot of time when use technology for review social networks, Uh, I can't.
Okay. I think that was a good point too, though. So people use modern technology to distract them frequently.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's
All
it.
right.
Yes.
And maybe JP, what do you think about this? So do you think that the dad is right in his theory that, you know,
The question is if I
modern technology
agree.
does more harassed?
The question is if I agree or disagree with the content.
Yeah, with the father. Do you agree or disagree with the father here?
It's depending on on what we are using the technology. Uh,
On what we
Sometimes we are using the technology. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. For example, before the class, I was trying to enter in the class and the connection was very bad, and I was angry with my computer and tried to break my computer.
Oh no.
It's dependent, but sometimes in my work, for example, in the past we used a paper to make the project of the airplane, but now we have a software that we can calculate the load in the PC, the load in the aircraft, it's so better for us, and it's in more leisure with this software than without it.
Okay. And we'd say it's so much better for us. We have much more leisure time with the software than without it. Good. Nice. That's a really good answer. So you think that, especially in your line of work, technology does help. Okay. And I think we're good. Does anybody have any last comments on this page? Or questions, or maybe do they agree or disagree? Okay. And let's go here. All right, and let's try this. Let's do a little bit of reading. Adela, can you read the first paragraph?
Yes, the technological singularity is the hypothesis that as accelerating progress in technologies will cause a runaway effect wherein artificial intelligence will exceed human intellectual capacity and control, thus radically change civilization and an event called the singularity, because the capability of such an intelligence may be impossible for a human to comprehend. The technological singularity is an occurrence beyond which events may become unpredictable, unfavorable, or even fathomable.
Yeah. Unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Close. Sorry. We can look in the chat box. So, unfathomable, like that. Can you repeat that, Adela?
Unfathomable.
Yeah, and it's got an unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Mm-hmm.
Unfathomable.
You're
Unfathomable. No.
so close at the end. Instead of saying unfathomable, we want to say able.
Unfathomable. Is difficult. Unfathomable.
Have
Unfathomable.
Able.
Able.
Close. It sounds like instead of saying you're saying a.
A. Able.
Close. Instead of able, again, it's able. This is a tricky one.
Able. Able.
Perfect.
It's
Better.
difficult.
That was much better. You did a really good job the last two. Unfathomable. Unfavorable.
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 Unfavorable. Unfavorable.
Yeah, unfavorable. And then capabilities.
Capabilities.
Capabilities. Changing.
Changing.
Changing. Good. And then runaway effect.
A runaway effect.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Nice. Good job. Okay. And Alexander, can you read the next part?
Yeah. Proponents of the singularity typically postulate an intelligence explosion where superintelligences design successive generations of increasingly powerful minds. That might occur very quickly and might not stop until the agent's cognitive abilities greatly suppress that of any human.
Okay. So the agent's cognitive abilities greatly surpass that of any human. I think that sounded good, just individually. Generations. And occur. Good.
Occur.
Perfect. And the next one, let's have Javier. Can you read the next part?
Kurzweil predicts the singularity to occur around 2045, whereas Binge predicts sometime before 2030. At the 2012 Singularity Summit, Stuart Armstrong did a study of artificial general intelligence (AGI) predictions by experts and found a wide range of predicted dates, with a median value of 2040, discussing the level of certainty in AGI estimate. Armstrong said in 2012, "It's not fully formalized, but my current 80% estimate is something like 5 to 100 years."
Nice. Okay. A couple small things. Just when you're going in between sentences, make sure you pause a little bit more. So with a median value of 2040, discussing the level of uncertainty. So just a small thing. It sounded good in the rest of your sentences.
Thank you.
And then uncertainty. We almost swallow this T sound. So it sounds like uncertainty. Yeah. Sounds a little bit better. You can say uncertainty. It's just a little bit unusual. Or it's more unusual. Uncertainty. But good. Okay, you did a good job. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yeah, I have got a question about the meaning of the word wearing. What does wearing mean? It's just after the runaway effect that you
Wearing. Okay. In which, like, yeah.
In which? All right.
Yeah, in which. Actually, that's that's funny. I looked it up and it said in which. So yeah, So if you replace it, a runaway effect in which artificial intelligence. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other questions?
Surpass. Surpass.
Surpass. Okay. Does anybody know what surpass means?
I think it's more than a person be able to know or to no.
Yeah. So it literally means surpass is
The limit, they exceed the limit, the maximum you can have on the brain or in the body, no?
yeah. So that's what it's talking about in this context too. Just you can use surpass in general to say to go beyond. So when I was 12, my sister surpassed me in long distance running and was able to do everything faster than I could. So to surpass is to go beyond, to exceed, to get better than. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Adela, yeah, in this context, you're 100% right. You're just a little bit more specific. But yeah, for sure. That's good. Any other questions?
The word unfathomable.
Unfathomable. Okay. And does anybody know what unfathomable means? Any ideas, Adela?
No more.
Okay, this is a tricky one. So it's like without being able to fathom or comprehend or begin to understand. So all those are kind of the same ones. So fathom, comprehend, understand are all synonyms or close synonyms. So if something is unfathomable, you can't even really think about it. You can't fathom what would happen. You can't comprehend or understand or begin to think about what
No,
it would be
more or
like.
less.
Huh?
Don't understand is the synonym. Is the meaning, no? Or more or less.
So that's more like not understand. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be similar to not understanding. Unfathomable is more like not even being close to able to understand. So something is unfathomable, you cannot understand it because your mind won't be able to. Whereas something that's just not understandable might be explained. Does that make sense?
More or less.
Okay.
Yes.
So very similar. Yeah, they're very similar. Okay. And good. Does anybody have any other questions here? Okay. And so hopefully we've all got it kind of. And so based on that, let's try a little role play. And so we've got one proponent of technological advances and one opponent of technological advances. And so we can kind of let this go as it goes. Let's start with JP. If you are person A, would you start this conversation?
Okay. It's just to talk about an event.
You could talk about anything you really want to. You could talk about artificial intelligence, something that we just read about. You could talk about technology like this in this comic. So really anything that you want to that deals with technology. Yeah, try to start a conversation with somebody who disagrees with you.
Okay. Hello, B. I have a proposal for you, and my proposal is to make a robot that can control
Will be able to.
Will be able to control it by our mind.
Okay, in that case, we would say that we will be able to control with our minds.
What do you think about?
What do you think about that? Nice, I think that's great. Hey, Della, how'd you respond?
Oh my gosh, do you like the robot substitute our job and we increase the unemployed list?
Okay, increase the unemployed list.
Jobless.
The percentage of unemployed.
Yeah, the unemployment rate. Increase the unemployment rate. Maybe would be a little bit smoother. You could say increase the list of unemployed. It's fine. It just sounds a little bit unusual, but it works. Really good job at that. Maybe here, instead of do you like robots to take our jobs, do you want?
Do you want? Yes.
Okay. And good. Alexander, how would you respond?
I think it's a great idea, and more people will be trying to create this, to invent this, and if we do this eventually, I think it would be great. We can expand our view world, and it's only for the best.
We can expand our worldview.
Worldview, yeah.
Okay. So a worldview is kind of like a way of looking at how the world works. Is that what you're...
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And let's have Javier. How would you respond?
Yeah, but I think to keep in control could be hard. Keeping control, total control.
Will be hard?
Yes.
Okay. And Jesus, how would you respond?
It's a good idea because people can work without need to move.
Okay, it's a good idea because people can work without needing to move.
Mhm.
Okay, that'd be interesting. JP, how would you respond?
Oh, it was a good argument. Maybe we can work neat and discover how to make the robot. And how is the main argument to make this robot be
Can you?
not
I'm not sure exactly what you mean there.
Does it mean cause? I forgot the word. It's the objective to make this robot. What is the objective to make this robot?
What's the objective of making this robot?
Yeah.
Um.
No, it's
Well, so like working without needing to move, things like that, or that's what you mean, like the reason for making your robot.
yeah. It's like because need to move. I don't know if it is the main objective.
Okay.
I want to know the main objective to make this
Yeah.
robot.
No, that's great. I just wanted to make sure that's what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Adela, how would you respond?
Yes, the goal is clear for me. More leisure time, maybe robot make our work can do mm, all things we do, and we can go to walk on the park or on the mountains to skiing. Leisure time.
Okay, so we'll be able to go to the park, the mountains, do what we want to do, have more leisure time.
But the salary is not for the robot, it's for us.
Yeah, the salary. Maybe we could say the salary won't be for the robot.
Okay.
It will be for us. And I can't see any problems with this. Alexander, how would you respond?
But anyway, I also think that we have to invent, we have to develop us. I mean, our brain to make our brain fulfill more operations per second. Our body, we need to develop our body, not the body of some robots.
Okay. So we need to develop our own bodies, not the bodies of robots. Okay. More efficient, maybe we could say. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
in 2 sentences, I said that our brains, to make our brains fulfill more operations per second.
Fulfill more operations per second is a little bit awkward. I think perform faster or perform more operations per second. Yeah, so perform instead of fulfill. But good. I mean, either are fine. All right, and how would you respond to that, Javier?
Yes, but I think there are things that you cannot change. You cannot change.
Okay.
You cannot change the fact that can affect our bodies, and a robot can play this role.
A robot can play this role?
Yes.
Okay, and you can't change the fact that we can't affect our bodies, is what you said?
You cannot change the fact that that there are things that affect our bodies.
Okay, so we can't change the fact that there are things that affect.
Like the time. Maybe we can add there like the time. Or like time, yeah.
Okay. And a robot can help us control like what we put our
And
bodies
trying to
through.
say that a robot mm, won't get old, for example.
Yeah, so people get old,
Yeah, people
but a
get
robot
old.
won't.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, uh, doesn't affect the time on the robot. The robot.
Yeah, or maybe it affects it differently. Yeah, but like all things kind of get old. Robots just age a little bit differently than we do. But good, I think this is good. And so we are unfortunately just about out of time. Do have a class right after this. It'll be a reading class. And if any of you guys want to join, I'd love to have you. But thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon.
Bye
Right,
bye.
thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.